Anyway, let's stop talking about Funko Slop. Let's play some Zelda. Uh-oh. Wait, did they patch that? Huh. He didn't say what the BRB song was. Oh, oops, La Luz. L-A-L-U-Z. The second BRB song was Ween, but I didn't get a chance to play the whole thing. Now, I played it like a week or two ago for the SpongeBob stream. Floating Features by La Luz. L-A-L-U-Z. That's the way you sleep in this game. Effective sleeping requires effective solutions. Like waking up and going back to sleep. God, I really want to spawn that Dark Nut. Yeah, oh man, Beamos. Okay. So, I'm trying to think of what's today's goal on the stream here, and I think what I really want to do is the dungeon, the Gerudo dungeon. Just after using some beds real quick. But yes, I'm gonna do that dungeon. I was here already. How have you been liking this game so far? I think it's a really cool game. And you can make it as easy or as hard as you want. That's how I feel about it. You could make Nuzlocks? Yeah, I guess you could. But no, it's really good because you get to solve things however you want. I thought that was a quest cat. Maybe not. Have you found Zelda yet? No. Has Zelda found Zelda? Really? Do any of us really know ourselves? I had an idea for... Oh. I had an idea for a little Zelda comic based on this game, and I'm gonna attempt to draw it. I could just tell you the idea and ask if anyone who make art do good art, but I kind of want to give it a shot. I kind of actually want to draw it and see if I can do it. It's nothing terribly complex, but I like the idea. I think it's a little fun little idea. Art arc? Oh, I don't have that in me. I mean, I drew a little bit for, you know, Ross here and there, and I do have a tablet, but... I mean, there was a time I drew more, I just don't have the... I don't think I have the creative drive for it. You again. Only those authorized by our chief are allowed entry. What was that? Is someone hurt? I have to stay at my post, otherwise I'd go see what's going on. Is she okay? What happened? The monsters, they're gone. Did you defeat them for me? Seems they pose no threat to you, and yet I, a seasoned warrior, couldn't handle them. Thank you, you saved my life. I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Donna, the captain of the Gerudo Warriors. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Zelda. So what brings you out this way? I see, I see. You're traveling around fixing rifts, uh-huh. You're fixing rifts? Pardon my shock, it's just that the rifts have been causing us serious trouble lately. We heard that taking care of the monsters would also take care of the rifts, but it hasn't. The rifts haven't gotten any smaller, and the monsters keep coming. Without end, it seems. We could rid ourselves of these cursed rifts. Nobody else would end up getting hurt. Do you think she might know how to get you under the sand? Is everything alright, Zelda? You want to burrow under the sand? Well, the sanctum is beneath us. I understand now. You think you can get rid of the rift if you get into the sanctum. Well, normally the entrance to the sanctum is where we're standing, but as you probably noticed, it's flooded with sand now, so nobody can get inside. If you want to get into the sanctum, we'd need to clear out the entrance first. How? The soldier is guarding that back entrance. If we go through there, we could clear out the sand. Of course, doing that would release the monsters as well. Our chief gave orders to keep it blocked for safety, so I'm not sure how to proceed. Sounds like we need to discuss things with the chief. You saved my life, so I'll do all I can to help you. If you're able to get rid of the rift, that means our warriors won't be injured anymore. Let's meet up at the palace in Gerudo Town. It's just northwest of here. Normally only Gerudo are allowed in the palace, but I'll put in a word for you ahead of time. Alright, Zelda, I'll be waiting there. I saw, an overlay of the map of, you know, links to the past, and all the, you know, how much was added here. Because it does have the same general basic flow of Link to the Past. And then you have, like, this, and, you know, more of this, and like, people were saying, I forget the exact, like, quote, but it's conceivable that people wouldn't know who Zelda is on the outskirts of Hyrule. I thought that was pretty neat. Kakariko moved west a bit. Yeah, I mean, you know, plates shifting and stuff. Guess we could just go to the palace. Chief Sira, I have a report concerning the blocked-up entrance to the sanctum. As predicted, the number of monsters is dwindling.
Yeah.
Ah, Zelda, I've been waiting for you.
Huh.
Chief, this is the Hylian I was telling you about. With her help, we may be able to get rid of the giant rift here in our desert. But in order to do that, she'll need to get into the sanctum. She can get rid of the rift as she claims. We'll finally be done with this long battle. To this end, will you please restore the entrance to the sanctum? Captain Donna, do you comprehend what you are asking? If you recall, the sanctum was consumed by the rift. The surge in monsters began. For the town's safety, we blocked the sanctum's entrance to prevent monsters from pouring out. Since then, we've been eradicating the rest of the monsters, which will fix the rift. After that, we'll reclaim the sanctum. That was the plan. Of course not. I haven't forgotten it, Facette. My warriors have been injured and the monsters keep coming. To top it off, we've defeated countless monsters, yet the rift doesn't appear to be shrinking at all. We should be acting with urgency to be rid of the rift as soon as possible, and Zelda can help. You can't expect us to trust this total stranger. We don't even know where she comes from. Just what? Zelda of Hyrule? What are you talking about? You're the chief's daughter. I'm shocked by your severe lack of judgment.
Boy.
Peace, Facette. Pardon my words, Chief Sira, but Donna, I understand your concern you feel for the warriors. I feel each injury to our warriors as though it were my own. That said, have you seen this Hylian eradicate a rift? You've only just met the stranger yourself. How can you tell us to trust her? Chief Sira, it seems further discussion is unnecessary. Now is not the time to be entertaining strangers and their clams. This Hylian is clearly deceiving you. She saved my life. How dare you speak of her like that? I trust Zelda, and I will prove that she can get rid of the rifts. No matter how many monsters they fight, the rift isn't going to go away on its own. Donna is correct, so why won't they trust us? Do you trust me now? You there, Hylian. Captain Donna left a message for you on her way out. She mentioned that she's heading to the Oasis, and she'd like for you to join her there. There we go. By the way, chat, I forgot to mention this. I watched Simpson. The newest one. Like, the series premiere with Conan of the new season, and I haven't watched any Simpson. Was it good? It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but I mean, when you go from watching season 4 and 5 and 6 like I'm doing, and you go straight to the most brand new episode, yeah, I mean, it's not quite the same thing. But, and their voices were a little distracting, too. Oh, that's the wrong person. Because, like, even Bart, like, I'm hearing... You know, that everyone's 30-something years older, so it's just... Like, Krusty sounded rough, Homer sounded pretty good, Lisa sounded good, Marge is... Yeah, Julie Kavanaugh's getting up there. But it was still a not terrible episode, it was kind of funny. Because I heard people saying, it's back. Well, I haven't watched very much of the show ever, but I watched that episode and I thought it was decent. So, take that for what you will. None of the rifts are shrinking yet. Thank you for your report. Get some rest before you return to patrol the rifts.
Ooh.
Thanks for coming, Zeld. Let's talk over here. The water here is so beautiful, don't you think? This place holds many memories for me. The chief, my mother, used to play here with me when I was little. She would tell me to look at the serene water, to keep my mind and heart calm like the water. Facette took up my training rather than my mother. Because mother was busy as a chief, Facette trained the others too, thanks to her. And mother, we are the Gerudo you see today. So much respect for both of them. Can't stand to watch things get worse. I believe you can fix the rift, Zelda. How can I prove that you're being honest? There's 3 small rifts elsewhere. So get rid of those rifts, and then we will trust you, basically. Chat, to complete this side quest, do I really have to carry a tumbleweed like this? Alright, fair enough. I hope it doesn't break by me getting close to a wall. Let me be extra careful here. Oh! Okay, well this is a little bit easier. Wow.
Oh. Oh.
This is just a particular type of plant matter. What are these pokey bits? I spent all day gazing at this beautiful, magnificent tumbleweed. Actually worth it. How the fuck has she never seen one of these things already? Well, hang on. She said that they break whenever she gets close to them. Chat, what was the trick again? It was the tornado, right? So it's bed. It's not the most useful thing.
Squadala! We're off!
They're thirsty. They need nutrient and hydration. We need a cactus smoothie. This is what they want. They want cactus smoothie. Thought I had one already. Alright, we're just gonna deliver some smoothies now. Wait, did she just fly off on a bed into the sky? Hang on. Did you just shift reality? So that came back up again. And people were joking, like, in one clip, Vinny destroyed this entire game. And it's like, I wasn't even fucking trying to do that. I just didn't want to hear the fucking dialogue. This is crazy. Whether or not, I guess I didn't, you know, if I did, I didn't intend to, but people are just so sick of Joss Whedon. But all I did was mute it, and the clip went mental. It was brutal, though. Yeah, I guess I muted the game. I muted it very quickly. I barely even said anything. Crazy. I know how hard it is to make a game, and what kills me is I actually did like that game. I think it's more proof of people being sick of that type of dialogue than anything else. Even if it was only in a couple minutes of the game, which it really only was. It wasn't in the whole thing, but it was just emblematic of a type of thing that people are sick of. So that clip just became like the figurehead of that in a way. And shame too, because the game was awesome. Really, really, really fun game. Viewfinder, I liked it a lot. But, you know, I don't want to hear that shit. I feel rejuvenated, so much better already. Thank you. Now we can get back to patrolling. Thank goodness. I'm so glad you're all feeling refreshed. I better get back to the Oasis. See ya, Zelda. There's nowhere around here for me to create an entrance to the rift. I think, the dialogue of just breaking the fourth wall and being so self-aware of everything that's happening in a game, it had its moment where it was something a little different, but I don't, like, the quippy Marvel shit is now years. We've had years of it, and it's been in so much stuff. So, I personally am a little bit sick of it, and I like a little more sincerity. But I also, you know, it depends on the game. Sometimes you can pull it off. Sometimes it's just not really necessary. But then you have stuff like that High on Life game with the talking gun. And I did like Rick and Morty quite a bit. Now I like it a little bit. And I know it was annoying for a while, but it was really good in season 1 and 2. But that game, you couldn't pay me to play that game. And I was offered. It just seemed so annoying.
Hey everybody, it's me, your talking gun. Oh, did you just shoot that guy in the face? Oh no!
Ugh. We are defeated wave after wave of these things, but they just keep coming. When did you get here? It's not safe here. Monsters keep coming. Oh, I got this. Actually, my Moblin's got this. Good job, Moblin. Good throw. So difficult. Okay, they're gonna take a break. Still no entering this rift? Nope. I'm pretty sure I've been in this. Huh, maybe not. I found a cheese, chat. Speaking of cheese, let us create some more cheese. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh, weird. It doesn't do the thing sometimes. I think you gotta stand just in the right spot. Man, I didn't realize how lucky I was that first time I did it. Good enough. Vinny, copy the wind blower. Oh. No! Uh-oh, the fearsome wind givers. Rotato. Chat, do you know what a rotato is? How about an under potato? SM my HH head. People don't know what under potato is. All these years later, very disappointing. Very disrespectful. That's an old bit, What did I tell you at the beginning of the stream? It's all just repeat jokes over and over and over again. Okay, so, okay, that means I've cleared it, right? If it's grayed out. When the sand kicks up, there's a boss fight nearby. The torches in here have all gone out. What am I going to do? With the rift in here, I can't get near the grave, so I can't light the torches. Without them lit, our ancestors won't be able to rest peacefully. So I did this already. But it wasn't the right time for it. SMH my head. Hate H. H. Which one was this? I guess we're doing this again. It's okay, I'm just gonna get it on fire a little bit. I am an asset to the Gerudo. Peace once more. I don't believe I've seen you before. Well, thank you for lighting the torches. The fire is burning, we can rest peacefully now.
Yeah?
Please go tell my descendant that all is well. Was that a ghost? It's not communicated very well.
Yeah?
You found a secret passageway to the grave. I didn't know one existed. It's right there. And a Gerudo over there wanted you to talk to me. It's so weird. I thought I was the only one here. Well, anyway, thanks for the help. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the ancestors are happy too. Thank you. I'm not seeing anywhere I can create an opening into the rift. So we won't be able to get in there. Zelda, how's it gone so far? Are you able to get rid of any of the rifts? So you couldn't get rid of them. Which means getting you into the sanctum is the only way we'll solve things, but we don't have any way to do that right now. We received message from Lady Facette. She wants you to know whether or not... She wants to know whether or not you've been able to see evidence of Zelda's powers yet. She commands that you bring the Hylian and provide her a status update. We haven't found a way to prove your ability yet, but we better go check in regardless. Yeah. Oh, shit's real bad here. There's a giant sandstorm. Anakin would hate this. It's okay. If anything, Gerudo Town can just become a Spirit Halloween. You gotta pivot. Sometimes you pivot to high card, sometimes you pivot to Spirit Halloween. Really good echoes in the top left corner of the desert. So there's no proof of ability. This is some sort of joke.
Yeah.
What reason would she be deceiving me for? She's been working with me to prove that she can get rid of the rifts since we last spoke. She'd be running all over the desert, like, simply to have a laugh at my expense. I know she's telling the truth, and I'm willing to give her the opportunity to prove it to you, too. I trust Zelda, and I know she can get rid of the rifts. Please, let her in. You're willing to risk your honor as a warrior to place your trust in this person? Seeing you put your honor on the line inspires me to place my own trust in this person. Cannot be serious. If we remove the sand from the sanctum, we will once again be overwhelmed by monsters.
Why?
The soldiers now vouch for Zelda. She saved them. Save it.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Zelda done did good, is what we're getting from all this. This girl has ill intentions and is here to deceive us, Gerudo. Throw her in jail at once. Oh, oh, fake. Chief Zero, we've got trouble. A rift at the ruins in the eastern desert grew and a bunch of our warriors were taken by it.
Yo.
Yeah, Facade is her last name is Facade. It's a good joke, I liked it. Chief Zero, please, you must wait. You can't go rushing into the fray like this. Maybe she's just skeptical. Maybe there is a part of her that is purely skeptical. And she is not, in fact, a fraud. A charlatan. She's like the Chrono Trigger Chancellor. Or the Chrono Trigger Prophet. Do you ever think it's kind of funny how prophet and prophet spelled differently sound the same? It's weird though. Deep, right? Deep. Something is happening. Okay. The fuck? What do you mean I can't solve this problem by hitting it with my sword? What's the name of this enemy again? This was in Link to the Past. Landmola. Carlisle. Oh my god. Forgot all about that. Because I saw it had like a spinny fan thing, and I was like, oh, clearly that means it needs air. These people need air, Cohagen, they need the air. Do you ever just want rupees? Not even because of currency reasons, but because they look fun. I also want to know how Rupoors function, where you actually get poorer for collecting an item. NFTs. Yes, NFT. NFT. Does that make me crazy? Did you know, chat, that there are NFT blind boxes that you can get different type of ape in the blind boxes. I wonder who's buying those. I saw them. They're real. God, they are so... Like, I get what people were trying to do with them, and I'm sorry if anyone here, like, you know, lost a lot of money on them or whatever. Maybe it seemed like a good idea at the time. Whatever, I get it. What I don't get is how hideous they are. So, like, the fact that they're selling that, and yeah, again, you can look it up there. I don't know if it's easy to find, but, like, NFT, like, ape blind boxes are a real thing. It's just, like, it's been years now. And it's still, they're still being sold. Oh, wow. Yeah, my favorite memory of the past couple years of pop culture is Paris Hilton going onto the Jimmy Fallon show and be like, "This is my ape, that's hot." And Jimmy Fallon's like, "That's your ape?" "Yeah, I heard about apes. Like, I got one too." Oh my god. What a mess. Boomerang Borblin. Borblin. Oh man. Wait, aren't these things just in Minecraft? What separates a moblin from a borblin? Are these like Ganon's cousins? The letters M-O. Yeah, very good. Energy glove. You're not sure what this glove is made of. It increases the likelihood that more energy will appear when you defeat dark monsters. That's not a reference to Dr. Light, because he goes, "We don't know where they came from." Never mind. No, it's all good. It's not a reference at all. Chat, I have advanced forms of brain rot, where for a second, I actually thought it was a reference to Dr. Light from Mega Man 8. Just for, like, the briefest of moments. Dr. Wowie. That's him. Your best recent brain rot is Freak Bob. I mean, that's subjective. You know, one thing I'll say about Choicer Voicer is it helps me figure out impressions that I never knew I could do. Guy who has only played Mega Man 8. I'm getting real Mega Man 8 vibes from this. Could you imagine if that's the only game you ever played? That'd be cool. Our warriors are inside this rift. Don't get too close. Gotta save them, but how?
Oi.
The set, following your counsel, you've tirelessly worked to defeat the monsters. Tell me then, why has this rift gotten bigger? Perhaps we have yet to defeat enough monsters. Chief Seer, it's dangerous here. Let us return to the palace with haste. Our soldiers have been taken. Do you really think I'd leave them behind? Yes, attack the rift. You can enter the rift here and get rid of it, and you'll be able to get my friends out too? Wow, thank goodness. Please do whatever you need.
Oi. Yo.
Same dialogue. Man, it's just a shame when Zelda creates rifts with the help of her friend that Zelda doesn't look at the camera and say, I do this. It's okay, chat. I know exactly how to do the strategies now. Wrong way. No point in me doing that at all. Yeah, I know you can do this. I've done it a couple times. But yeah, that statue over there is basically what you see in Link to the Past. So, I like that. I have my complex opinions about, about Zelda timeline stuff, in that I don't really care about it. But I think it's also neat when the games reference each other, and I kind of like the idea of one Zelda world taking place like 1,000 years after the previous one, and the cycle just kind of resets. It doesn't have to be perfect, like canonically, whatever that even means for Zelda. But like seeing little like references to past games is always fun. But I definitely don't need it to be perfect. I don't need it to make too much sense. Oh, sorry, spider. Sorry, me. Oh, I can get one now. These things are just thwomps. Yeah, and Link's Awakening had them too. Top tier Echo. What are they called? Plat Boom. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, those go up decently high, too. Whoa, where are you going? What? What the fuck? But why? Ooh, yeah, that gotta feel good. Hey, isn't this Facette? But she was just outside. I wonder why she's in here. So, I thought they were gonna do a fake out where it looked like Facette was, you know, an imposter, but turns out she was just scared and, you know, not trusting of outsiders. But no. I mean, for me, it worked as a double fake out, personally. Take a nap on the way down. Nope. That's not going to help me. This game in particular would be so annoying if you took damage for falling into pits. I agree with that. Yeah, I like being able to just make, you know, a dumb mistake. Just try something a little different, and you really only lose time. Which is the most valuable resource Because that reaches directly through the screen and grabs you by the life. Don't need no arbitrary damage system. You know? My friends shared some of their power with me. Poems! The lad fancies himself a poet! You could spawn beds anywhere so you can rest whenever. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing. It does slow the pace of the game down a little bit, but... I guess it's still faster than trying to find a med kit. The rift is gone. We saw it with our own eyes. What astonishing power. Facette, where are you going? We shouldn't leave the palace unguarded. I must hurry back. What happened to me?
No.
Now there are two of them! How did you get here? I was looking into the rifts here in the desert. And then, oh yes, then I was pulled into a rift. See. Chief Sira, I recommend extreme caution. She came out of the rift after all. She could be some kind of monster. Yes, that's what she is. You don't actually think I trust you, do you?
Yo.
That was your friend, at least for a couple days. She was a fraud after all. Facette made many questionable remarks ever since the rifts appeared. She spoke of a legend that promised defeating monsters would eliminate the rifts. Burying the entrance to the sanctum was also her idea. She only suggested it once she heard that the rift in the forest had been eradicated. Now that I reflect upon it, she must have intended to keep Zelda away from the rift. But why? Because she didn't want the rifts to be fixed. All of her deceits were to that end. The end. Zelda, although we were deceived by the false facade, I apologize for how we treated you. It's been a day. It's good. I'm fine. I know this is selfish, but use your power to help me. Help me, Zelda. Please, help me. Speak to the god at the cave. Tell her what's transpired. Help, computer. Help, computer. Someone just said the Gerudo hair looks delicious. What are you talking about? Like a Jolly Rancher? Okay, sure. Yeah, it looks like candy. It does. Alright.
Trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
You missed a fast travel point to the right. We need to pull that plug so we can get to the rift entrance. It's just a plug? Good travel method is binding in front of a wind cannon. What? Huh. I don't... Did I miss a fast travel point? I mean, it's not that fast. Oh, I did. Gerudo Pit Huffer. What are you talking? No, there isn't anyone named Gerudo Pit Huffer. What the fuck is this going on in chat? Enough. Enough talk. Have at you. You tried, developers. Not really, though. This is the first time in a Zelda game I think you can move these. With your mind. With your freaking mind. How do you echo them? Eat shit. Doesn't kill the mummies, just kind of annoys them. Gibdo. So this is like a great way to just solve problems without thinking. Danger Roombas. Do you remember on early internet when if you put a knife on a Roomba, it was really funny? You know what? That's still funny. I don't want to be jaded about that. I fucking love putting knives on Roombas. I've never done it, but I think I would like it. Do you remember, like, also people taping knives to lobsters? And, like, trying to get them to battle? Did that ever happen? That probably happened somewhere. Some sick fuck probably taped a fucking knife to a lobster. Crabs. Knife crab, yeah, I remember that. Who would win, knife crab or knife Roomba? There's all that fun hypothetical stuff. Now, look at the maymays we have now, chat. We live in a golden age. We got... You know, I'm just not... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Let's just say this, though. These days, if your meme is good, you can get your own talk show. I should really have started a podcast based on the popularity of Speen years ago. Popular memester, Vinny Vinesauce, decided to start a podcast called Speen Talk. And can't ride the fame of that exhale forever. Famous exhale. I just have to settle for infamous. It's alright, I'll just keep saying Speen. I'm okay with it. No one's gonna give me a podcast. And a blank check. John Podcast. Bajad Podcast gave them their podcast and said, hey, you will do this podcast, it will be successful. Whereas people who work really hard, they will not have a successful podcast. You are the golden one. You are the chosen one. And therefore, I deem it to be so. His name is John Podjovi. He's the guy who does the podcast. He runs podcasts. He's you know, big podcast. Okay. Someone said I thought we were talking about sniffing pits. Yeah, that's why I changed the topic. You fucking insane chat member person. I thought I soft locked. I don't think you can make the fans shoot up. Oh god, well I guess you could if you're Motley Crue, but it's a whole different story. Oh shit. More powerful Gibdo? That was quick. Listen, chat. Sure, they're mummies. Sure, the bats are, you know, the keys are bats. We know this. But it's fantasy. It was written in an instruction manual in 1987. And it's still with us to this day. Probably closer to 1986. Because, I mean, listen, here in Hyrule, they wouldn't just have a plain, regular old bat. They really did just have that there. And, well, that just happened. I did it. Don't worry about it. So those move very quickly. So the dungeon themes are the usual desert, the usual water, forest, all the basic stuff that we've seen a ton. Oh, Link. What? What's he doing here? But what makes them different is the approach is very different. And having, like, access to this many echoes. That's a lot. Holy shit, actually. Goddamn. Yeah, it just makes everything a little bit different than what we're used to. Do you remember when we ran out of dungeon themes, and so Twilight Princess had to literally create a chicken with tits and put them in the sky? Just to do something, like, unique. See, we don't need that anymore. What we have instead is friendship. What's that from? It's just like a little phrase, a musical phrase that sounded familiar. It's nice. Did you tell Desert about the dream you had? I believe he was here. It had the face of Beetlejuice. And it had a sick decal on it. What kind of decal? It was like what you put on your Call of Duty guns. I don't remember. It was just something like edgy. Like you'd unlock it for like 100 kills with a sniper rifle or something. Snake statue echo? You wanna see the Mothman? Mothula. Yeah, that's not going over there. Okay. Oh, that is the top floor. Okay, okay, hang on a minute. Hmm. That's not helping. That's not helping. You can't get the chest from this room. Is there anything you notice? Well, the sand was falling. And then there's sand underneath as well. I might have to come back to that room. Let me do a little more exploring before I try to... I might not be able to get it like the chat member said. Even though another chat member seemed to think it was... But that's cool that those physics do that. There's another chat member that feels like it is possible for me to get that. Golden egg. Vinny, the Gerudo pit huffer is here. Thoughts? Guards! Listen, you have violated the law. You will be prosecuted, and you will be punished to the fullest extent of this land's rules and laws and stuff. Your punishment has nothing to do with this. kingdom, or our justice system, your punishment is living in your own body. May God have mercy on your soul. Seek 2 tributes. Tribute? You steal men's holes. Oh, great. Just as a raid comes this way. Mm-hmm. Okay. Poe. A soft lock there would have been kind of funny for a minute, and then I would have just gotten upset. I don't know if this is going to take me back to that spot that I missed the treasure chest at. But, I'll take a look. You there, Gerudo Pithuffer. Prepare to be shackled and thrown into the deepest, darkest dungeon this kingdom can afford. Guards, lock him up and throw away the key. Ever since I read that post about how a streamer says the word mods, like someone like a king in the 16th century, or, you know, whenever, medieval, would say guards, that just, yeah, that's stuck in my craw big time. That is very, very true. Sometimes, Chad, I do feel, and this is gonna be very poetry, but I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I feel like the further we go into the future, man, well, sometimes it feels like we're all going into also in the past. Right? Bro. That's that library of entertainment and knowledge that porn bot was talking about on my video announcing charity. That is what it's all about. The human condition. Stop. that mud? Is tile just gonna kind of trivialize this puzzle? Oh. You know, you solve it your own way. It's all well and good, it just attacks very slowly. Please, set more things on fire. Okay, I think I have the tributes. How the fuck do you get that treasure chest? Lunk. Impure lunk. Dastardly lunk. Okay, good fight. Oh. Still pretty easy. I'm almost dead. Never mind. Yeah, they stack. Actually, Link's worst nightmare. These fucking things over and over and over again with no end in sight. Every time I play a Zelda game, that is something I avoid. Any room with these things in them. Oh no? Okay. Boy nighty. I was Scottish. I just said beans on toast. That's all I said. Okay. Addition to sword fighter form. There was no need for me to do that, but sure. Oh, you can turn them. New statue? Elephant statue. Oh, there's more than just two. Someone said, I didn't know you could rotate those. Usually, I'm the one that doesn't know that you can do things in video games, so it's nice when someone else says it. But you can, that's kind of the beauty of this game is, even if you're missing some of the relevant information, you still can kind of get your way through an area. I mean, I don't want to say by brute force, but kind of. But it's fun, and it feels like you're breaking the game, in a way, which is a good feeling. Unless you're breaking the game too much, and too quickly, in which case it's probably not as good of a feeling. Vinny, have you tried to crash the game? What are you talking about? I can't say I've tried to crash it. I've tried to play it. Sometimes all I have to do is play a game and the passive kicks in. It rests its wings atop a tower. It bears sharp eyes and a strong beak. A hawk. What are the worst memes that we can combine into one big, like, mega failure meme? If you say speen, you're disqualified from ever speaking in this chat again. Slop Eye. Skibbity Tua. Freak Bob. Gray Leno. Pit Sniffer. Rotten Womb and Diaper Chief. Alright, yeah, I mean... True. Did you ever miss Apple Dave? Ah, yes. A forced meme. You know, it's a thing that makes me very indifferent about wanting to show art. When someone tries to force one of their OCs, even if it's a comedy OC for comedic, air quotes, comedic effect. Just saying. Like Gray Leno. Yes, but I'm the streamer here. You literally forced Gray Leno on us. Yes. However, it is you who must choose to watch Gray Leno. You can either click off or not. But when I was doing the art segment, I kind of had to view everybody's art because I didn't want anyone to feel bad. I don't feel bad if you don't watch Gray Leno. Gray Leno feels bad if you don't watch Gray Leno. It's very different. I don't give a shit. I hate that loathsome cunt. You can leave that in, Johnny. You know, I don't mind getting demonetized to show you. But Gray Leno chat must exist. Oh, that doesn't work. His spirit moves through me, chat. Which is why he exists. I didn't sit there one day brainstorming, you know, looking upon a field of shrub and thinking to myself, boy, what annoying meme character would I like to create? No, it was the spirit of Leno who moved through me. And I had to obey the call, otherwise I would be a charlatan. I cheesed that? Wait, did I? Oh, falling sand. Never mind. I hate them. I use them, but I hate them. That took a while. Okay. So, last chance to try to get the chest. Was that quicksand, like, correct? But here, the only other thing I can think of is this. Oh, it's not correct. Okay, well, there we go. Oh. ₹50. Seems to have worked. How did you guess that? I don't know. The two most recent ones? Oh, it just tells you on those two things. So there's a couple red herring treasure statues. Or maybe useful later. Read the tornado's name again. I think you'll get a kick out of it. Tornado. Oh. I thought it was called Tornado, didn't I? It's just Tornado. Cheeky Nando. Okay. Every mole's a hole. Rancid statement. What do moles leave behind when they're done? It's just normal. It's normal. J-mole. I don't know why I put that statue there. And I am out of sword. Oh, cool. Get his ass. Literally. Maybe I need something that can throw spears or boomerangs. There we go. To it! Someone just said, I think God should kill you. Jeez. That's usually the last thing you want to hear. Fucking hell. Yeah, but which one, though? Like, Zeus? Poseidon? Poseidon! Please kill me! Drown me in your rivers of... Zeus! Smite me, Zeus has smoted me. Try's power has increased. Some echoes will use fewer. No, I need you at 5. My friends told me something while we were mending the rift. That monster captured them. It's the first time something like that happened to them. Since you defeated the monster, they can get back to work. Still 5. A rift in the Gerudo pit. Oh, come on. Imagine how much better this game would be if it had exclusive echoes locked in a battle pass. No, but what you don't understand is those weren't already in the game or developed at the same time. That's additional content. in the form of Echo. And the bunnymen. Guards, remove him. All of the everyone in town is waiting for you. Let's go. Just at that moment, a faint shadow of a warrior arose out of the darkness. They're telling the stories that Zelda saved them. Thank you, Zelda. Our desert is saved. Oh boy. You are already capable of being chief. I will continue to fix the rifts. We've gotten rid of the rifts in both Gerudo Desert and Jabul waters, but we still haven't found your father or Link. What are next? Maybe we should go tell Lubury. Chat, I'm gonna stop the stream now. I'm tired. Thank you for watching, as usual. What can I say? Game good. Still just a really good game. Tomorrow I'll probably be live with Silent Hill 2 Remake. And maybe something else as well. So, yeah, stop by the stream if you're around tomorrow in the PM. Thank you, chat, so much for being here, as usual. And cheers, have a good night, and take care. Goodbye.